Good afternoon, class. Please arrange your chairs and settle down. How are you, class? Okay, that's great to hear. Okay, so before we start the discussion, let us all remember our classroom rules. So, number one, respect all. Class, be respectful to your teachers and your classmates. Number two, raise your hand, okay? Speak only when I call you or when you want to answer, just raise your hand. Number three, be responsible always. Be responsible to your works and things. Also, to your whatever you say. Okay, number four, reduce the noise. Okay, please keep the room quiet. So, to start our lesson, let us have a quick activity. So this is called Bible Book Hand. So I will play music and you will pass the ball around your row, and whoever holding the ball will play the game. Great job, everyone! Today, we will learn a short story from the Bible called The Prodigal Son. But before we proceed, here's what I want you to learn. With the end of our lesson, you should be able to identify the characters, plot, and moral of the parable of the prodigal son. Number two, express appreciation for forgiveness and second chances by reflecting on the Father's love and mercy. And write a short personal reflection about the time when they asked for forgiveness or gave it to someone. So class, we can find this story in the book of Luke, chapter 15, verses 11 to 32. So, let's begin. The parable of the prodigal son. Before Jesus told the story of the prodigal son, something happened. One day, Jesus was sitting and talking with many people. Some of them were tax collectors and sinners, people who made mistakes in life. They wanted to listen to him, but some religious leaders, like the Pharisees, were watching. They didn't like what they saw. They whispered to each other and said, "Look at him! He's talking to sinners. He even eats with them." Jesus knew what they were thinking, so he told them a story, a parable, to help them understand that God loves everyone, even those who have done wrong, and that God is always ready to forgive when we come back to Him. So this is the story he told. There once was a man who had two sons. The younger son went to his father and said to him, "Father, please give me now my part of your things." So the father gave both sons the part of his things that each of them should have. After a few days, the younger son sold what his father had given to him. Then he took all the money and left home. He went on a long journey to a country far away. There he did whatever he wanted and wasted all his money. After he had spent everything, there was no rain in that country. There was almost no food anywhere. So this is called famine. So the young man had nothing to eat. So he went to a man who lived in that country. He asked to work for him. So the man sent him into his fields to give food to his pigs. Nobody gave him anything to eat. He even wanted to eat the food that the pigs were eating, but he had nothing. Then the son began to think about what he had done. He said to himself, "My father has many servants, and they have plenty of food to eat. They even have more food than they need. But I will die here because I do not have any food. So I will go to my father and tell him, 'I have done bad things against God, and I have done bad things against you. So I am not good enough for you to call me your son any longer. Instead, please accept me as one of your servants.'" So he went off to return to his father. But he was still a long way from the house when his father saw him. He felt very sorry for his son and he ran towards him. Then he put his arms around his son, and he kissed him. "Father," the son said, "I have done bad things against God and against you, so I am not good enough for you to call me your son." But the father shouted to his servants, "Hurry," he said, "fetch the most beautiful coat that we have. Put it on him and also put a ring on his finger. Put shoes on his feet. Fetch the young cow that we keep ready to eat on a special day. It is already fat. Kill it and prepare it. We will eat a big meal and we will be happy together. I thought that my son here was dead, but now he has returned to me and he is alive. I thought that he had left me for all time, but now he has come home." Then they all begin to be happy together. While these things were happening, the older son was working in the field. On his way back to the house, he heard music. People were dancing. So he asked one of his servants, "What is happening?" The servant replied, "Your brother has returned home. Your father has killed the fat young cow for him. He did this because your brother is alive and he is well." When the older brother heard this, he was very angry. He would not go into the house. So his father came out. "Please come in to be happy with us," he said. "Listen," older son replied, "I have worked a lot for you for many years. I have always obeyed you. But you never even killed a young goat for me, so that I could be happy with my friends. We could have had a meal together. But now this son of yours has returned. He has wasted all the money that you gave to him. He has spent it on prostitutes, but you have even killed the fat young cow for him." "My son," his father said, "you are always with me. All the things that I have are yours. We thought that your father was dead, but now he has returned to us alive. We thought that he left us for all time, but now he has come home, so we must all be happy together." So that is the story of the prodigal son. So now let's proceed to questions. Now, let's answer a few questions together. Okay, class, please remember our classroom rules. So, raise your hand before answering. So, number 1, who are the main characters in the story? So, yes, Angelica. Okay, father, younger son, and older son. Very good. So, what mistake did the younger son make? Okay, he wasted all his inheritance. So number 3, what did the father do when the son returned? He welcomed him with love and celebrated. That's right. So why was the older brother upset? What do you think? Because he felt jealous and unappreciated. Okay, so now class, let's talk more about the story we just heard. So what do you think the story is really about? Okay, yes. So the story is not just about family, that's right. It also shows what? Shows how much God loves us, even when we make mistakes. Like the father in the story, God is ready to forgive us when we come back to Him with sincere heart. So who do you think the character represents? So the father represents God. The younger son represents people who sin or turn away from what is right. The older brother shows what? People who forget and how to forgive, and people who feel jealous. So what can we learn from this story? So we should not be afraid to say sorry. forgiveness is powerful, okay? That's right. God's love never ends. Very good. And we should also forgive others when they come back and say sorry. Okay? So even if we make bad choices sometimes, God still loves us. What's important is that we realize our mistakes, we return to Him. So just like the father in the story, God is always waiting with open arms. So here is the moral lesson that we can learn. So forgiveness is greater than pride. Okay, so when we make wrong choices, we can always return to God because He always welcomes us with love.